Hello, everyone. So, we are here again for our 21-day mindfulness challenge. For those of you who don't know, we have been meeting every Monday to explore some mindfulness techniques, help you build your mindfulness practice, learn some mindfulness skills. And it's great for anyone who's new to mindfulness or who wants to sort of just get a refresher and some support in terms of keeping their practice going. So we've been meeting every Monday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, for a 21-day, which is actually 21-week mindfulness challenge, and just going over an exercise each week, doing it together. For those of you that aren't able to join live, we're live on Facebook, we're live on Instagram through the Wellness Connection LLC. And those of you who haven't been able to join live can actually catch the recording on YouTube at the Wellness Connection LLC page. Or if you signed up with Eventbrite, I forward the recorded video at the end of the session. So there's many ways to join, many ways to participate. Again, this is something that's for you. You develop your own practice at your own pace. So we're just here to support you and hopefully build this wellness community. And if you're interested in more, we have the 21-day mindfulness ebook that's available for you for free on our TWC Academy website. You can check the description or a link in bio and get a connection to that. And also we have tons and tons of resources and online courses that support managing stress, battling burnout, using meditation, mindfulness, and yoga to support your wellness journey. So today's topic is mindful walking, and I'm not in a position to demonstrate for you, though I will download a video or upload a video with the recordings on YouTube. So just definitely check us out on YouTube or subscribe on Eventbrite. And if you are registered for the 21-day mindfulness challenge, I can also forward you the video. So walking has been shown to be one of the most important things we can do for our health. American Heart Association recommends, I think, 30 minutes of walking a day. It's so important to get movement for your physical body, for your mental body. So establishing a routine of walking is a great idea. And again, start with where you're at. You don't have to do 30 minutes a day. If you're not, if walking is something new, something that you're trying to fit into a routine that's new for you, if it's challenging, finding the time, start with 5 minutes, start with 10 minutes, start with 15 minutes, whatever works for you, and you can always build a routine. It's about starting a routine, being consistent, and then building on it in a way that works for you and your lifestyle. There's no perfect way to do it, and if we always strive to do things perfectly, then we feel like we fail and we abandon it. So it's really about developing something that is unique to you, and personal for you, and works for you. Right? What works for me may not work for you. And this is what I do with a lot of my clients, just helping them find something that is creating harmony in their life for their needs. So today, we're not focusing on the physical benefits of walking, but actually the opportunity for using walking to practice mindfulness. And as with other mindfulness activities, you can create a walking program, such as taking a walk at the same time every day, doing it consistently. Maybe you have a favorite place. I have a park near me that I like to walk to, and being intentional to enhance your experience. And the good news is that walking happens all the time, and like many mindfulness activities, you can do it pretty much anytime. Maybe not anywhere, any place, but I think pretty much with walking, you can walk in your room, you can walk outside. So there is no, again, no special way to do this. You have to incorporate it in a way that works for you. So whether you're walking up the stairs, taking a walk in a park, walking down a city street, don't just make walking a means to get from point A to point B, but be mindful of the experience so you can actually experience it rather than being lost in thought the whole time. If someone asked me about directions to my house, I would have a hard time giving it to them because a lot of times when I'm walking home, I'm not paying attention. I'm not being attentive. I'm not being aware. I know where to go, but I'm not attending and I'm not aware. So all the landmarks, all the things that I pass are not in my conscious mind. So with each step, you want to notice the rise and fall of your feet, how it feels when your feet make contact with the ground. Connect with the earth. Notice how your arms sway with the rhythm. Notice your breathing. Is it fast or is it slow? Is it shallow? Is it deep? And when your mind wanders or something else captures your attention, just bring it back to your steps. If you need help staying focused, count your steps from 1 to 10, and then back down 10 to 1, and repeat. This is also a great technique for moments when you go for a walk to clear your mind or calm down any emotion or thoughts that may be running through your head over and over again. After paying attention to your steps and your breathing for a minute or two, shift your attention to your surroundings. What's going on around you? If you're in nature, what plants or animals do you see? Is there a breeze? How's the weather? Rather than labeling the objects you observe or judging situations, just simply observe that they're there. If you're in city, what types of buildings, vehicles, or people are around you? Again, just observing them without judging or thinking about them. You can observe the sounds. Are there birds chirping? Is there a train passing? Depending on your environment, you may be experiencing different sounds. And again, not judging them. It's all part of nature's harmony, regardless of where we are. And just observing your environment, paying attention to your senses and how they're interacting with your environment. Again, sights, sounds, maybe even smells, changes in the light, sensations. And for the rest of your walk, you can just alternate your attention back and forth between your steps and your breath and your environment. You can even slow your steps, thinking about walking as a step-by-step process, lifting your leg, extending your leg, lowering the soles of your feet to the ground, starting with the ball of your feet and then your toes. And again, balancing and lifting the other leg, extending it. So slowing your steps and noticing your pace, noticing your connection with the earth, noticing your body and the environment. And when you come to the end of your walk, just spend a minute being fully aware of the physical sensations of walking. Again, tuning in with your 5 senses. What have you seen? What have you heard? What have you smelt? What have you felt? Even what do you taste? And when you're done walking, stand still for a moment and just pause and notice how it feels to be still. So I hope this was helpful, and you take a moment today as you're walking at some point just to sort of check in, use some of these mindfulness tools to incorporate it into your steps, right? So you're using mindfulness during your normal everyday practice, and then if you have time, set aside time to do a mindful walk. Maybe going into the park and slowing your pace. Maybe closing your eyes for a second or two, just to sort of tune in and feeling your body, instead of relying on the vision, just relying on your other senses and tuning in with your body as you walk. So again, I hope it's helpful. Thank you for joining in. This was day 6 or week 6 of our mindfulness challenge. So if you've been tuning in, pat yourself on the back. You've been doing great. And if this is new, don't worry. We have everything recorded. You can check out the recordings on YouTube. And again, going forward, if you subscribe on Eventbrite to the 21-day mindfulness challenge, we will send you the recordings afterwards. So we are the Wellness Connection LLC on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, Eventbrite, everywhere. The Wellness Connection LLC. Subscribe and tune in. And hopefully you have much success on your mindfulness journey.